Beloved brothers and sisters, good morning. We greet you from the seat of the Ecumenical Patriarchate. We are with you in spirit and prayer as you gather from all parts of the world, calling upon the God of life to lead us to justice and peace. The commitment of the Ecumenical Patriarchate to the vision of the World Council of Churches has always been unwavering. Indeed, our personal dedication to the World Council of Churches is evident in our extensive participation in executive roles and responsibilities over many decades. More recently, we spoke at the Council's 60th anniversary and addressed the last Central Committee in Crete in 2012. The theme of this 10th General Assembly appropriately encompasses purpose, perspective, and prayer. It comprises our goal in ecumenical activity, our attitude in ecumenical action, but also the divine blessing for ecumenical integrity. Let us, however, remember that our doctrine should inform our life. Our creed should conform to our liturgy, or, in the language of the World Council of Churches, our faith should complement our order. Furthermore, we recall that justice and peace must accompany every program that we initiate, every aspect of our mission. In the words of the Orthodox liturgy, we pray for the unity of all, particularly the peaceful reunification of the Korean Peninsula. We also pray for the peace of the whole world, especially our brothers and sisters struggling for justice and peace in the Middle East. This is surely what informs our responsibility and accountability before critical problems of global importance, such as economy and ecology. There is no comfortable way of sitting on the cross. We cannot remain idle spectators in a world pervaded by social injustice and plagued by suffering and oppression. We humbly recognize our dependence on God's mercy for reconciliation and healing. The truth is that we are on a journey toward justice and peace. Ecumenism is rightly called a movement. It is this notion of pilgrimage that uniquely distinguishes the Christian way. Therefore, dear participants, we are obliged to work toward visible unity. We must remember that communion, koinonia, is not just a sociological term describing the work that we do together. It is primarily a sacramental term defining our relationships as member churches. As such, the vision of koinonia should never be diminished or disregarded simply because it complicates our cooperation. As we consider the tasks before the Assembly and beyond Busan, we have the following reflections to offer. First, we must never forget that our efforts are only instruments that serve the unity of the Church as the ultimate vision of the ecumenical movement and all its institutional expressions. Second, we welcome the initiative of the World Council of Churches to enlarge its membership. Then we recognize the new roles of the WCC within the rapidly changing ecclesial and ecumenical landscape, but we expect the Council, especially the Faith and Order Commission, to continue its multilateral theological dialogues and assist churches in their pursuit of visible unity. And finally, we wish to see greater common witness in our world, the ecumenical formation of our younger generation, relationships with the Roman Catholic Church and other non-member churches, namely in everything that promotes Christian unity and interfaith dialogue. Beloved participants of the 10th Assembly, may your encounter in Busan be the source of renewal for our churches and our life together in faith, hope, and love. May it pave the way for respect and compassion toward every human being, so that all people may be welcomed and embraced as unique pieces of a sacred puzzle constituting the marvelous mystery of God's wonderful creation. May God bless this assembly and your deliberations.